Ooh, welcome back to the Howepodcast101. I'm your host, Jake Roberts.
You're the co-host.
Well, you're also a host.
But we're
both hosts.
Co-hosts. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Co-host Lucas Mitchell, and we're joined by our engineer
Noah Riley.
And we've got a great podcast for you guys. And frankly, I can't do the.
We're not gonna worry about that.
And frankly, it's just too good.
And frankly, it's too good. But yeah, so church camp, July 5th through the 9th. Join us there. FBC How will be hosting that.
Yeah, it's church camp. I think it's going to be the youth camp. I don't.
Yeah,
know
it is. Yes,
it is
there.
for the children.
There is not a children's camp this year.
Oh, dang.
There should be next
thank
year.
you.
I'm hoping there is next year. But speaking of children, there is VBS.
Yeah.
June 13th through 16th. That's going to be kind of a night thing. It's going to be happening. I don't know logistics, exact times. We're having a meeting here next week to figure out like exact times and stuff.
Yeah,
so.
And another thing for that is anyone who's in 7th grade and to 12th grade can join the youth, and they can help out at VBS. And anyone who's under that are able to join in to VBS. I can't even FBC, but VBS is. I guess we would have to give a
Vacation Bible School, by the way.
Vacation Bible School. The children will play games throughout the day, and basically we're going to go over, I think, a short sermon. It's going to be worship and a bunch of other stuff like that. And they'll get free Sunny D. That's all. That's mostly what I remember from VBS.
It's not free. They pay for it.
Really?
Well, they have to pay to get into VBS, I'm pretty sure.
I know, but like it's free Sunny D for the children.
Sure, okay.
Yeah.
That's good enough.
And
then Founders Day, May 8th, Stall 45. Join us there. We're going to be recording a live show.
Yep.
It'll be great. And real quick, this video is sponsored by
Raid Shadow Legend.
yes. Hannah's Cafe and Market, Dawn's Smokehouse, Palio's, and the FBC House Studios.
And thank you. You usually do the thing.
Well, I know, but you usually do the Fantastic Studios. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Fantastic.
Fantastic.
And you can go to our website, how101.com, and you can email us at howpodcast101@outlook.com.
And on our website, you can buy merch.
You can donate. Give us your money.
You were on top of that, Noah. I appreciate that. His hand was over the button.
You're going to have to do it another time. And by the way, our merch is 20% off.
I thought
just for this week.
Another week, we're going to extend it?
I think we have like a few days, right?
You know, no, we're extending it another week.
Yeah, totally.
Applause.
We got like 2 people to buy your shirts, so yeah. Yeah. And make sure down in the comments below, make sure you respond with some information about school activities.
Well, school's coming to an end, so soon we'll be able to talk about summer activities, I guess.
Yeah,
and yeah,
later today, we're going to be doing the newspaper.
Going through what we need a name for that. What should we call that?
Newspaper. How's newspaper? I don't.
We'll come up with a better name in the break.
It'll be fine.
Then we're introducing a new segment, Sports Center.
Yeah,
where
I just came up with that on the fly.
We need to get that audio where it goes da-na-na, da-na-na. We're gonna pull that audio in a second. And yeah, so we'll just go through all of the sports, local and not local, and we'll take a look at some NFL draft stuff is what I'm thinking. Yeah. Luka Doncic made a ridiculous shot on, I think that was Thursday night.
I would just like to say that was complete luck.
Well, we'll discuss that more in the...
It was impressive, but it was luck.
We'll discuss that more when we get into that. And I believe we'll either have the video or the audio of that, so keep going.
And make sure you, down below, not just comment with the school activities, just comment anything we say in this video. Anything that you want to point out that we don't know ourselves, we'll probably not be able to mark it. But
yes.
But if you can point out anything, that'd be great. And make sure you comment how we should fix this podcast, because... we had 35 viewers, like, average, right?
Well, that's on YouTube. On YouTube, we usually
right?
get about 50 viewers average with the whole people. There's a lot of people that listen on just audio only, so.
But if you can comment down below what we need to fix, because I know our first videos were like 300 and something.
That's because it was new.
I know, but most people click on the first video, and it's just not a great look.
That's a good point. Wait, we're getting close to... Did we say 90 subscribers we were going to release the original How?
I
How
think so.
News 101.
Might have been 100.
Was that 100 or 90? We'll have to go look back. But either way, we're getting close to that goal. We're at 84 right now. So thank you so much for hitting the subscribe button.
And along with not just commenting, by the way, make sure you like, subscribe, and
Share.
hit the notifications button.
Share.
And share. Absolutely.
That's really the most important part. And if everyone would share with one person, that
Yeah.
would double our viewers. So just try to share this with at least one person. Just send it to someone.
And
I know you can
pretty
think of
sure-
someone to send it to.
Pretty sure there's going to be at least 30 people on this who have Facebook. So if you can, please post it on your Facebook, and we might just like and comment on it and say thank you.
No, we definitely will.
Yeah.
I will scour the internet.
Scour.
Just like Brett scours the road for slug bugs. You got me with that one. Let's go.
I think that's going to wrap it up.
Yeah, I think coming up next, are we doing the newspaper segment that we don't have a name for yet?
Absolutely.
All right, we'll do it right after this. First Baptist Church of Howe services on Sunday morning is an awesome place to be, with Bible fellowship and a main service for everyone. The main service consists of worship by Art Rayburn and a sermon by Roger Tidwell. The fellowships begin at 9:15 for the adults, youth, and kids to enjoy the teachings of Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior. The main service also starts at 10:30 after the fellowships. During these uncertain times, the First Baptist Church of Howe has your back on 100 Davis Street in Howe, Texas. Welcome back to the Howepodcast 101.
That was an extra long one.
Well, that's because I was trying to time it with the music. I'm your host, Jake Roberts, joined by...
Co-host Lucas Mitchell and engineer
Noah Riley.
All right. Yep. So what we're going to be doing is a newspaper segment called How Times.
Which, it's still from the Howe Enterprise, so we're not taking any of this
It just
information.
sounds
Credit
fun.
all to
Yeah,
HoweEnterprise.com.
absolutely. Monty Walker, the one. Does he edit his newspaper?
Yeah, he's the editor, yeah.
Does he just like all by himself?
I don't know for sure, but I know he is the main editor.
Because
He writes up mostly everything.
Jeez.
He's a busy man.
Yeah. Yeah, so, I mean, they come out every Monday, so we're basically doing it like 6 days later.
Like
so-
the latest possible with
Yeah.
the newses.
I mean, a new newspaper is coming out tomorrow, so.
So yeah, and a little bit of sad news. Do you want to go into this a little bit?
So Jesse Fair, one of the preacher at or associate pastor at Community Bible Fellowship, and apparently he was one of the most revered men in the county. Shout out to that guy.
He
There's
passed
a
away at the age
story
of
later.
51 to cancer.
Yeah.
I hate cancer, man. It sucks.
Yeah, it really does. And another one, we have Mr. Middleton. He was a sub at the schools, and he did a lot of that. A lot of people loved him, and he's a really cool guy. What is math? 60? Was he 80?
Exactly, I think. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He was exactly
Yeah.
80. So he had a good, long life, but yeah, it is sad to see him go because he was a
Yeah.
good guy.
And yeah, that is really sad. But I'm going to make a joke here in a second, which is the trash off is because it was Monday.
Make sure to go to Trash Off yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday.
April 17th.
So those of you that went there, I thought I may have gone there, but it turns out I was busy yesterday.
Oh yeah, sure.
I was busy getting interviews for Cancel This, which
Yeah.
go listen to Cancel This. It'll be out Monday.
And we're gonna skip. There's a baseball part on that, but we're gonna skip that until tomorrow. Or not tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Next
We'll talk about that in Sports Center in the next segment.
Yep. And then we have Leave It All on the Field, which I'm just gonna read a little bit from here. Jesse Ferret was a warrior in all things he did in life, and some of the photos he was in.
He
I guess
played football. Yeah.
And I don't.
His
I'm not
daughter
big
goes
on
to
that.
Tom Bean.
But Noah, can you look at some of the football stuff? I know it says there's 99.99% of players in today's era, or something like that. I don't really know what that's supposed to mean.
Say it again.
No,
Look
here
at-
I
look
know
at
I know what it means.
real quick.
I understand what it means.
Yeah.
He's saying 99.99% of players that don't work really hard. You know, they're like, I mean, they work hard, but then there's that small percentage of players that go the extra mile,
Yeah.
that put in the extra. They do the extra workout when they don't have to. You know what I mean?
And he was part of that 0.1% or 0.01%.
Yeah.
So yeah, shout out to
Like the
him.
amount of people
Big
that have
shout out.
died from COVID.
Yeah.
Got him.
And we're going to move on to something really surprising, actually, that doesn't really happen often in Howe.
Yeah.
We have a fire inside the home of a Hanning Street house. So I'm going to read a little from here, which is also on the scene, Van Alstyne Fire Department and Tom Bean Fire Department for mutual aid. Grayson County Fire Marshal John Wade has said that the fire was caused by a discarded cigarette butt and strong south wind that blew it into the exposed wood floor joust.
Well, if you
yeah.
smoke, make sure to put it out correctly.
Oh, yeah. And there's a little more information about here, I think.
That's fair.
Okay, that's kind of odd. Why does it do
There's a lot. I don't know.
That's neat.
Yeah.
It's fine. And we're going to talk about Noah talking about the ladies Bulldogs dropped 2 to
Mark
White
that.
Right. What? Drop.
Nothing.
What did I? What?
I told you I'm making a compilation.
You're mean. The Lady Bulldogs dropped 2 to White Right and Bonham. What is this?
They lost.
They just lost.
They lost the Bonham twice.
They lost twice. Yeah. They've suffered 2 losses in the past week, but Tuesday they hosted a White Right and they won 11-2, which is really good.
Oh, nice.
And then on Friday they got destroyed by Gunner.
Oh, okay.
Demolished. But Raylan Murphy didn't allow a run in her 1 innings of work. Runs were scored by Hannah Dwyer, Womack, and Caitlin Furr.
I know Caitlin Furr. She's on the percussion team.
Yeah. And they'll play Blue Ridge Tuesday at home against Bells on Friday. No, they'll play.
Oh, here,
They'll play at Blue Ridge on Tuesday and at home against Bells on Friday.
Yeah,
Page 10, I believe.
Right here, right up here. Down. This one?
Down one more.
Down.
Right there. Yeah.
Bam.
Okay, so True Texas Project is a thing that we do here monthly in the youth building, actually. You can see this very room that we are sitting in right now.
Yeah.
It'd
It'd be so cool.
You can step in the room. We won't have any equipment set up. It will be a white table and some chairs.
Yeah.
Thank you for that, Noah G. Riley.
No way.
Yeah, so Shelley Luther spoke, and along with another person who spoke, but
You had an hour video.
I do. I have the entire meeting recorded because I was running the sound on that. So yeah, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, what time is it? And what is the date? I know you do it once a month, and I guess what date?
I can't necessarily think of the dates at this exact moment, but
I can, because it says the meetings begin at 6:30 p.m. With an optional prayer meeting to begin at 5:30. That's pretty neat. All right, I don't see any actual date either.
no, I'll get the dates. I'll get the dates for next week.
I see.
Is that it for
I think that's it for all of the news from the Howe Enterprise. And then next,
fancy news for
Next
fancy
segment.
people? Coming up next, we got a little sports center. We'll go around sports right after this. Don's Smokehouse is one of the best fresh butcher shops in Texas, but it's not just a butcher shop. It's home of the best jerky around and the famous Great Wall of Jerky, where you will find 17 different kinds of jerky, including bear, buffalo, elk, venison, turkey, and of course, beef and more. We are open Tuesdays through Saturdays from 10 to 6. Don's Smokehouse is located in downtown Howe at 111 East Hanning Street. Come on down for a free sample and experience the Great Wall of Jerky. Don's Smokehouse, the best jerky around. Welcome back to the Howepodcast 101. I am your co-host, Jake Roberts.
and I'm the other co-host, Lucas Mitchell, and we're joined by our engineer,
Noah Riley.
And we're going to be doing our new... actually, I wish I had that Sports Center audio.
We'll find
We're
it.
going to be doing... Oh, wait, how do they say it?
Da-na-na, da-na-na.
This is Sports Center.
Yeah, they're like, this is Sports Center. Da-na-na,
Oh,
da-na-na.
good.
Is that good?
That was really good.
Kind of, yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm a decent impressionist, I guess.
All right, first things first, we're going to do the Howe baseball and... Is it varsity and JV, right?
It is.
Okay, so yeah, just
So go ahead.
pull us up some statos. That's not a word, but
Statos.
whatever.
All right. So I'm going to be doing the JV stats first.
Okay, because you have more stats of them, right? Wait, you do have varsity stats now, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you found them.
Going to be doing the JV stats first. They played a game in Bells on a week ago.
Did they win?
No, we did not win.
Rip.
but
Boo.
Do you have to pay
I
for
think
this
this is it.
varsity?
Yeah.
Do we have to pay for stat? Did you pay for him?
Yeah.
Oh, you did. Okay, cool.
You paid for them?
Okay.
That's pretty cool.
So
What a
in this
legend.
game, our bats were actually going. The score was 2-6, but
Obviously,
the last four innings, they scored no points.
Oh, that sucks.
They scored all their
really
points in the first 2 innings. But
Dude, wait.
Is there
Okay.
any shout outs to any players?
Yeah.
oh yeah, I'm about to do that. So Garrett Gibbs, he had 3 at bats and 3 no. What in the world? Oh, this is weird. Apparently it says he has 3 at bats, no runs, no hits, no RBIs, no walks, or no strikeouts.
So he did absolutely nothing?
I think that was an error on the kid keeping the stats.
Who was the kid keeping the stats?
Do not know. But then
Okay.
Cooper Jones.
He's irrelevant.
Irrelevant.
Cooper Jones had a monster hit.
Doesn't he always?
Yeah.
No, he does not always. But this game, he had a monster hit, and it went literally 2 feet to the left of the left field foul pole.
Oh.
It would have been a homer.
What does that mean? I don't understand.
It was 2 feet away from being a home run.
Oh my gosh. Do it like hit the fence?
No, it went over the fence, but 2 feet too far to the left.
Oh, that's annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he had a strikeout. Then there were a total of 4 hits that game, 3 walks, 6 strikeouts, 2 runs, and an RBI.
Anyone else that you can give a shout out to?
Can we give a shout out
pitcher?
to Noah Riley?
No.
Oh,
Did you do bad?
Well, there were
That's his way of saying yes.
3 different people that pitched. I had 3 at bats, a hit, and a strikeout.
Ooh,
Okay.
you got a strikeout.
What a legend.
Yeah.
Applause yourself right
yourself.
now.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wanted you to accidentally hit the laughing one, to be honest. That would have been funnier.
Okay.
All right. Yeah.
It's for varsity, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
And
varsity now.
JV
Yeah, I
is
got you.
What's their record, by the way?
JV's record? We are not the greatest.
You might want to plan to play the laugh track.
Yeah. Okay. We're 3-14.
oh gosh.
Okay.
That was mean, guys. Don't do that again.
Yeah, what the heck, you guys in the stands? Gosh.
Okay. So for the varsity,
To cancel
They-
you.
had a game. Let me think. Against Blue Ridge, and
Is Blue Ridge good?
huh?
Is Blue Ridge good?
No, they are terrible.
Mm.
Their varsity is absolute garbage. But okay, their pitching dominated for a total of 28 strikeouts and
Dang.
14.2 innings.
In one
against
game? Wait, is that in 2 games?
2. Yeah,
That's
pretty
still good. That's still really good.
sure. Yeah, and then
28? So that's 14 strikeouts a game?
combined 2 games,
Pretty good.
the offense scored 10 runs on 10 hits. Oh, this was the second game. 10 runs on 10 hits
Dang.
and a 10-5 win.
Wait, so every time they hit, they scored a run, basically?
Yeah, pretty much. And
That
then
sucks.
that was on Tuesday. Second game on
That's
Friday.
good.
Second game on Friday.
I mean, like, that sucks.
They only
like,
won
for them.
2-1.
No, not like for the people who struggle.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Right?
Yep, I understand now.
Yes. Second game Friday, they only won 2-1, and they have a game on Tuesday against Leonard.
Okay.
And what time is that game?
Yeah,
For the audience.
7:30.
7:30 in Leonard.
AM or PM? I'm kidding. Don't answer that.
It's PM.
AM. Okay.
It's in Leonard. Yes.
It's 3
All right,
AM,
so-
guys.
I guess you can give shout outs to people now who did well.
Yeah.
Okay. Luke Lopez drove in 2 runs, and Austin Haley, Dylan Hughes, and Caleb McNutt each had 2 hits.
Ooh, good.
Matt
for them.
Hayes struck out 11 people in 6 innings, allowed no earned runs on 2 hits and 4 walks.
All right. Shout out to those guys.
Yeah, they did
Yawning?
good.
Yawning? No yawning here.
Sorry.
You're
was
going
trying
to
to-
be shot.
Whoa. Clip that.
Oh no. Okay.
Next.
And that's it for the How baseball, which I had zero say in, except commenting absolutely worthless information on. But I guess we're gonna move on to the clip of
Okay,
Turn
so-
Off Music, and we're gonna play the Luca clip. You're gonna talk more about this.
Okay,
but-
so here's the situation. The Mavs were down by 2. There were 3.2 seconds left, and this is before this happened, so I'll explain what happened up to this point. So the Mavs had the ball. Luka Doncic had the ball. He dribbled down. He drove the lane, and he got fouled. Okay, and he made a free throw, and they were down 3 at that point when he made a free throw. So he put it down to 111 to 113, and then he missed the second free throw. And then they instantly fouled the other team, so they went down to shoot free throws on the other end. And then this guy, who had 28 points this game, maybe more, maybe less,
Wait, what's his last name? Luca or is it
Doncic. But this is a different guy.
Okay.
But this is the guy on the other team who had a lot of points. He was popping off in this
Okay.
game. And he went down to shoot free throws, and everyone's like, oh, the game's over. Because if they get 4 points, there's no way you can come back from 4 points. You know what I
Okay.
mean? So he misses both free throws. He's a 90% free throw shooter.
Oh my goodness.
I was listening. They go, this is a 94% free throw shooter, and he missed both. And I was listening to this on the radio, and I was like listening, like, are you
Did
kidding?
you say 94?
94% free throw shooter,
And you missed 2 of them
and he missed 2 in a row.
at like
That is tough.
That is very tough.
Actually there was 1.8 seconds left in the game at this point.
Oh my.
He missed both. It kept the game at 2 points, and the Mavs instantly got the ball and they called a timeout. So they had 1.6 seconds left.
Okay.
8.
Is it 1.8 still? Okay, so they had 1.8 seconds left.
And it's 114 to 112.
It is?
Yes.
I thought it was 111 to 113.
Oh, whoops. Wrong way. Yeah, you're right. 111
Yep.
113.
Thought so. I was listening to the game. Yeah, so... But after that, this just sets up this crazy clip, and this was one of the craziest shots I've ever seen in my life. And listening to this, the announcer on the radio version of this, not the... this is a TV call from ESPN, but the announcer on ESPN Radio, Dallas Radio, this guy, it's hilarious when, like, sports announcers, like...
Yeah.
He gets really close to the mic. It's like he's screaming straight into the mic. He's like, ah!
Okay.
Basically, that's what happens.
And by the way, we're going to play just the audio clip down, but down in the description, I'll be putting the link to the full video if you want to go watch that. But let's go ahead and play that clip right now.
Yeah, roll that audio. Here's the situation. Mavs down to 1.8 seconds left after all that.
Got to get it in. Here's Luka. Gets it away. It's good! A Doncic dagger!
What is all that about? Doncic
Dagger, like a shot, like it's buzzer beaters are commonly referred to as daggers because it like
nail
ends
in
the
the
game.
coffin.
It's
The
like
nail in the coffin?
they killed the person.
Oh.
It's like killing the team. They win the game.
And I remember you said something about they thought it was a 2.
Yeah, there was some miscommunication here on they thought it was a 2-pointer. Music on Noah. Yeah, they thought it was a 2-pointer, and then they went to review it, and he got it off with 0.1 millisecond left. Like right? I'm pretty sure he released the ball at like
It was very, very close.
it was like 1 millisecond, and it was clean though. It was obviously clean.
I don't think it's possible at 1
And he
millisecond, but
dribbles up
it's
and
close.
He like does like a floater thing, and on the press conference afterwards, he said he never even saw the rim.
That's
He
crazy.
never saw the rim as he was shooting, because if you watch the video, he's looking straight down, and then he just like shoots over 2 guys. Usually his
It takes too much time to look up, guys.
Well, usually his signature is a step back. He'll go like in and then out. This time instead, pro gamer move right here. He goes through because everyone's expecting him to do a step back. He just goes through them, and then he swished it. It was crazy.
That's nice.
And then they lost to the Knicks on Friday, which kind of sucked.
But hey, the Mavs are doing pretty good.
They are 7th in the West, and they are 1 game back of the Blazers.
Yes.
Still 1 game. They can't get over the hump.
Man.
But the Blazers keep losing too. So
And I remember you guys were bickering earlier about something about the Mavericks or something.
they're talking about Tom Brady.
Oh yeah, Tom Brady. Oh yeah. Not I don't know, but you guys did something before that.
No, we didn't.
No, we weren't arguing about the Mavs. We just think they're cool. They're good at the game. They are good. Honestly, Nets Mavs might happen.
I hope so.
It's going to be tough to get past Utah and Phoenix, but I think that could happen.
Yeah, it's true.
And the Lakers.
Oh, yeah. But yeah.
I mean, the West is really good.
I have no idea what any of that means, but I know that we were going to talk about who is the greatest quarterback of football history. Apparently, Noah thinks it is Tom Brady.
The man has more Super Bowls. He has the same amount of Super Bowls. He has more Super Bowls than most every team in the NFL.
He does. Yeah.
Not
You know,
another
he has.
team-
He has.
Not another
Single-handedly,
team
he
in
has
the
more Super
NFL
Bowls
has
than him.
more Super Bowls than he does.
But
That's correct.
we have a defendant here, J.G. Roberts, and what do you have to say about the matter?
Okay. Well, I 100% agree that he is.
Statistically?
No, statistically, he's not the greatest quarterback of all time. Statistically, that would be Peyton Manning, Drew Brees, that kind of person. Probably speaking, if you're speaking of Super Bowl stats, then fine, because no other quarterbacks won that many Super Bowls. But you can't just look at Super Bowls. I mean, look at the players that Tom Brady has played with. Look at the teams that he's been on. Last year, Antonio Brown, Mike Evans, Rob Gronkowski.
Yes, that would be true.
2 of those players were on Madden covers.
Yes,
Wait,
that would
Yes.
be true.
Yes, and look at the year before when they lost in the wild card round. You remember that? When
Yeah.
he threw an interception to the Titans, a pick 6. Remember that?
Yeah.
Can you think of any receivers on that team or any talent other than him when they lost?
No. Not really. No.
And then when they won the Super Bowl, last time against the Rams, that was one of his better wins in my opinion because he didn't have much talent there. Do you know how many points he had in that game?
How many?
14.
Wow.
That's it.
That's good.
They won 14-3. But that's it, 14 points. And the year before that with the Falcons, or that wasn't the year before, but the one before that, or actually the one before that was Philly. The Philadelphia game, he still had Gronk, he still had Edelman. He had Edelman but Edelman got old and
Yeah.
Edelman retired a couple of days ago.
No. Wait,
Who did?
a couple days ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
there any
this is the point
controversy?
that I'm trying to make. Tom Brady has played with some of the greatest players of all time, which in turn has caused him to be one of the greatest players of all time. But that's what I'm saying about the Buccaneers. Look, the Buccaneers, they were one step away. They were a quarterback away from a Super Bowl. And then they just added Antonio Brown and Rob Gronkowski as well, which just iced the cake. And then
Yeah.
so that's my point. I think Tom Brady, I can't argue that he's fantastic and he's one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. But I don't know about the greatest.
Okay.
Do you think he might be the greatest at the time? Like, I guess in the last year.
Whoa.
Last year, no.
No.
Mahomes.
No,
Patrick
he was
Mahomes.
not. He was not even in the top 5 in my opinion.
Yeah, not last year.
Jeez.
I mean, even Dak was better than him before he got hurt. Dak was putting up insane numbers
Yeah.
last year.
Dak was good.
Do you think Dak might be one of the greatest if he
No.
didn't get hurt?
No.
Last year?
No.
Yeah. Last year he was top 3.
Dak is way too unpredictable. It's like an up and down roller coaster.
He was not last year.
But history shows he is.
That's not correct with his stats.
Uh,
He's been in the top 10 quarterback rating for the past 3 years.
if it were me, I would trade Dak.
Who would you trade him for?
I would get Russell Wilson.
They're not going to trade Dak for Russell Wilson. Seahawks aren't going to make that trade.
They could, though. That's who I would put in this place.
I don't think that's smart.
All right, moving
Wilson's
on.
old. Dak's not. Dak just got paid a lot of money anyway, so Dak's gonna be the Cowboys quarterback for at least a couple years. Just be honest, 4 years. So yeah, I went on a sports rant there. Wow,
That's Sports Center for you guys. Yeah, you went full blast.
kind of
man.
popped off for a
You
second.
really
there.
popped off.
Okay,
I think
all
that's
right.
gonna do it for this segment. Anything else?
No, I think coming up next we're gonna do top 10. That sounds good with y'all.
Yep.
All right, do it right after this. If you are craving some fried rice, egg rolls, boba tea, beef teriyaki, or my favorite, sesame chicken, then Hannah's Cafe and Market is for you. It's the newest restaurant in town, and for all you Bulldogs, there is a 10% student discount for a limited time. Hannah's Cafe and Market is located at 105 South Denny Street in Howe, just north of the First Baptist Church. You can find them on Facebook or call at 903-532-0529. Hannah's Cafe and Market. Go Dogs! Ooh, welcome back to the Howepodcast 101. 101.
You haven't done that in a while.
I'm your co-host, Jake Roberts.
And I'm your co-host, Lucas Mitchell. And we've joined by our engineer,
Noah Riley.
and amazing, we look like absolute professionals. We have the water bottles in anything,
You have to open
everything.
it like this.
Yeah, you're gonna like you like twist the entire arm. It's just like
You like exaggerated. Okay, so this is our top 10 of the week.
And the top 10 is the top 10 board games. Now, Jake's mom is not a big fan of it.
No, it kind of annoys me. So, like,
Barely. My mom loves board games, but mark that. But my mom, the only game she barely can handle is Monopoly.
that's like the
it's
most
so hard to
annoying
get
game
my
anyway.
parents.
Like,
I know.
like I mean, I don't
it's
mind
fun.
Monopoly, but like if we're talking about annoying board games, Monopoly is like the top annoying board game.
I don't know why. Like, I think people make it annoying by saying it's annoying because they don't interact. No one interacts in
Just
Monopoly.
speak.
Yeah, I'm like, hey guys, conversation. It's like, I don't feel like it. We're playing Monopoly. Everything's too boring. I don't like this. I don't like it.
Yeah, good point. Noah, what do you think of board games? Because I know your family loves to play board games.
Yeah, I like board games. I think they're fun.
They're cool.
Wow, what a
Yeah, I
descriptive.
like
What a descriptive.
Yeah, I like board games. I think they're fun. Okay, number 10.
All right, number 10 is Battleship.
Okay.
That's a fair spot.
I'm okay with that. I mean, I don't really play Battleship that much, but I do like it.
It's more of a game you play once and then you put it away. For
Is
a
this
while.
is this board games or card games involved here?
No.
Like so Uno isn't involved here?
No.
Okay.
Uno's?
Uno's more of a board game.
It's pretty much. I don't know. Battleships is more a thing. I actually played Battleships in ASL in my class. It was Battleships. We like had some certain spots, and we would have to sign. It was like 2 hours, which is like two.
Yeah.
2 hours, and then it would be like this would be a row, the row number, and then this would be this minutes, and this would be like the minute number.
How are you?
And
What are you? You're like.
look, okay, 2.
Okay.
And then you just 2 hours. This is 2 hours.
Okay, we're gonna stop because this is bad content.
And then
Battleship's cool. Number 9 is what?
Number 9 is Pictionary.
I love Pictionary.
dude, I only played that on Minecraft servers.
There's Minecraft Pictionary.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
That sounds fun. Yeah, because like,
only
you build
way-
the stuff.
Yeah, well, it'd be instead of building the stuff, it would more be like they would draw it, like actually on Minecraft, and they would like draw bread or something, and it would be really cool. What? I just said bread
Why is bread one of the things on Pictionary?
because it's like a drawing Minecraft piece of bread.
Bread.
It's just normal. I don't
Okay,
know.
what's number 8?
Number 8 is Risk.
Oh, I love Risk.
Risk.
Risk is cool.
Risk is amazing.
Risk.
It is the ultimate strategy game except for chess.
What is Risk?
The game where you try to take over the nations. Yeah.
Oh, I've not played that before.
Really?
I probably played one game before on something.
You would-
I'd
you should
probably not
play it.
specifically
You would
Risk.
love it, Lucas.
Yeah, you really would love
I
it.
think we should all do like some gaming video around it because if
Gaming
I've-
video.
It takes about as long as Monopoly, so
yeah, but it's still a really fun game because it's like no, please don't do it, no,
yeah, it's fun.
not me.
And then when someone's get out, and then once if the first one to get out has to do punishment.
Oh, and you get smacked by me.
You just straight up get slapped.
Yeah.
No, we'll make a punishment wheel.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
Do we have a? Noah's been playing around with Wheel of Names.
Yeah, I mean, there's
It's
plenty
like,
of there's
we can
yeah.
do that.
Okay, well we can figure stuff out like that for later. Next one.
Number 7 is Settlers of Catan.
Oh yeah.
Tan.
Yeah, we have this game. You've played it with me, right?
I have.
played
It's a fun game.
It's
What
fun.
is
I
it?
liked it.
It's kind of hard to explain. I haven't played it in a while, so I can't really explain it.
Noah, do you know what it is?
I can't remember it.
What?
I just know it was fun.
It's fun though.
Huh?
We'll play it
It's
sometime.
about? You just don't remember what it's
I
about.
don't remember. I like vaguely remember, but I don't really. It's like to the point where I can't really explain it. So you know what I mean? Okay, next.
Number 6. This is a game I've never played. It's called Trivial Pursuit.
I have no clue. Move on.
Never heard of it.
I've heard of it.
Never heard of it. Literally never heard of it.
I think it's a trivia game where like you get it.
No way.
If you get it, if you get it right, you like move up a space or something.
Huh?
I've heard it's
never
it's super fun.
Huh?
Is it? It sounds kind of.
Yeah, I've heard
Okay,
it.
so next one.
Well, like, do you know that game Trivia Crack?
Nope.
on phone.
Oh yeah.
You think I know
wheel.
board games? My mom hates games. Like
Yeah,
I said.
It's basically trivia crack.
Oh okay. That makes sense.
Do you remember the Mafia days?
Yeah.
Back in like 7th grade when all we would do is just play Mafia.
Yeah.
You know what Mafia is?
No, I never played.
It's like a
that.
card game.
Oh. I
Kind of a
played it,
card
but I
game.
never
Like
played it.
Like
No
you
one liked
pick
me.
someone. It's really fun. We should play it sometime.
It's like Among Us.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
we've played it before then.
Yeah.
Was it like
yeah.
it was like you close your eyes and then you
And then, yeah.
yeah.
I remember the OG days of Mafia.
Yeah.
Remember Malin with Murder Squad with Brett?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
What?
All right.
I'll explain in the break.
All right.
Number 5 is Sorry.
That's,
hate Sorry.
I'm not a fan of
I don't like Sorry. Sorry is just so dumbed down. It's like you could be 2 into it.
Yeah.
All you do, roll a dice and move.
I mean, that's like
you
every
don't,
other.
You don't
board
roll
game.
a dice.
No, there's no strategy.
Sorry, you don't roll
Isn't
a
it
dice.
the?
Yeah, you
no,
do.
You like.
You draw cards.
I thought you. No, yeah, you do draw. Yeah, you're right.
I thought it was like the. What is the one that you have to like press a button and it rolls the dice for you, like mini dice?
Oh, Trouble.
Trouble. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about.
No, Sorry's dumbed down.
Yeah.
Sorry's dumber.
I don't think I've really played it that much. I probably played like 1 game or 2 games.
Yeah.
But
We
I
used to
don't
play
think I've
Sorry
even-
only. That used to be the only board game we could play because
Your mom
Brett would
wanted-
cry every time he lost.
Bruh.
Well, there's this game that's like Sorry, but it's more advanced. It's called Joker's Wild. My family plays that.
Is it fun?
much. Oh yeah.
Is it made by the Sorry people?
No.
It's like a off-brand version of it that's better.
It's a legit board game.
Oh, cool.
But
Yeah, Sorry. I don't really
We
consider
need to
Sorry
play
a
some of
game.
these
It's
games.
just dumb.
Like,
my whole
There's online versions of these, right, that we could play
Probably.
and stream.
yeah, my whole family plays Joker's Wild. It's cool.
What's the next one?
Number 4 is Jenga.
Jenga. Pog.
I like Jenga. Is that a
Jenga's really
board game though?
Yeah.
Jenga's well.
It's a board game.
But there's no board.
Yeah, I know. What?
It's okay. It's a good game. Okay, moving on.
Number 3 is Game of Life.
I've never played it.
Life.
What?
Dude, Game of Life is
Never
actually
played it.
pretty fun.
You've never played Life?
Nope, never played it.
I've
No way.
Did I ever show you the guy who sped run? I don't even know how to say it. Speed run. He sped. I don't know how to say. How do you say that? No.
He did a speed run of Game of Life.
Speed run of Game of Life, and he just did it in like 10 minutes
Dang.
by himself.
That's kind of sad.
Actually, no, he played himself. 2 players, and he like hacked the board where he would like spin it.
Well, then
and
that's
he would,
not a
like,
speed run.
Well, it's on the online version, so it's like kind of just cheating, but got like a 10 every time.
Then that's not a, okay.
I don't know. It's just a dumb speed run that he likes to do. But
At the end of Game of Life, do you die?
No.
I mean, you can.
You
just-
either go to a
canonically
countryside
die.
house or a mansion.
Yeah, and then you can choose if you want to die by saying I lose.
By
I
quitting
die.
the game.
Yeah.
Like quitting. It's like quitting life.
All right, next one.
All right, number 2 is Yahtzee.
Never played it.
Quitting life. I just
You
thought
have
about
never
that.
played Yahtzee?
Nope, never.
Oh my goodness.
Yahtzee's really fun. We've got like
You
a
need to tell your
handheld.
mom.
Oh yeah.
Well, it's
play
not. It's not
Yahtzee.
my fault.
She'll
No,
play
she won't.
Yahtzee with you.
I had
Oh, man.
there's an electronical there's an electronic Yahtzee one that we have, and we like played it in the bathroom one night, right, just sitting there.
What?
And then, yeah, we literally had that in one of our bathrooms, and we would play it all the time. My dad would always get the high score on it.
He was just too good at the
He was
game.
really good, and I think my mom got a lot of the high score. But like, I would just steal that thing and just take it to my room and play. It's really
Number 1 board game of all time.
Number 1 board game. I completely agree with this. It's Clue.
Applause.
I actually like
Yes.
Clue. I actually won 2 games of Clue.
Wrong one.
I knew he would do it at some point.
And so like I have a story about this. So you remember when we had the blackout, right? The only thing we could do was play board games, and you know.
Yeah,
the
except
board-
my mom didn't want to play board games.
I've never played Clue before. I've technically only played it twice because.
Did you like it?
I did like it. I love it because I won. I
amazing.
won. The first time I played, I won. Second time I played, I won. It's because I did the dumbest stuff. And they would always, like, they would miss one, and I would just go after them. I'm like, like, what are you gonna do? I can know the players now. It was pretty fun. Because I would get the mystery thing, and I
Yeah.
had, like, two things of a turn, like 2 turns. So, like, I technically got to go. Because my brother would say something, and then I would take a go, and then I'm like, oh, wait. Now I can guess now. And then I would guess, and then I won because I'm way too good, and then I would lose the next 2 games that we played.
Well, Brett used to.
Clue.
Brett liked Clue, but in a weird way, he would just use the characters and just play on the board when he was like 3. He he would just use the board and be like, I'm gonna go into the bed now, and then he'd like just like move it just for fun because he was a weird nerd at that point, and then he would like flip it over. You know how the other side there's like another.
Yeah. We played.
And then he would go there and he'd be like, I'm gonna go out, and then he would go. I don't understand why he thought.
I'm gonna go outside and go on the beach.
I just never understood why he thought that was fun, but whatever. I think that's gonna do it for this segment. Coming up next, we just got time for one more thing. We'll do it right after this.
Hey, what's your favorite pizza place? Well, it's Palio's Pizza, of course. But Palio's also brings you the best fresh salads, sandwiches, pastas, and my favorite, wings. They have a great lunch menu, delicious desserts, and their drinks have free refills. Palio's Pizza is located at 303 West Hanning. We are available for dine-in or carry-out. Order online at www.palioshow.com or call us at 903-532-0390. Palio's Pizza in Howe.
Welcome back to the Howepodcast 101. I'm your co-host, Jake Roberts.
Joined alongside
You.
co-host Lucas the Mitchell. And
The
we're,
Mitchell. What's
joined alongside absolutely nobody.
The Riley.
The Riley.
Noah the Riley?
Noah the
Engineer
Riley.
Engineer the Riley. I don't know. That's weird.
No, wait, didn't we downgrade him to just the engineer?
Oh yeah,
the
Engineer Noah Riley.
Engineer the Riley.
Yeah, he got downgraded from engineer to just engineer.
Oh yeah, very funny, guys.
Thank you, audience. I know, I'm very comical. I know. I'm very comical. People always tell me I'm comical. Okay. Noah's shaking his head. And with all that just being said, we just got time for one more thing.
All right, yeah.
So
my
good.
one more thing is pretty. Me and Jake's are pretty short. I don't know what Noah's is. Might be short, maybe not. Who knows? And mine is that, the only letter that's not on the periodical table. Is it periodic?
It's the periodic. It's not periodical. It's just periodic.
Periodic table.
But periodical sounds fun.
The only
I guess.
letter that's doesn't appear is the letter J.
Yes.
J. I don't know why. You can't think of anything.
Mm-hmm.
I can't really think about the entire alphabet being on there. 25 letters are all mixed matched into it. It's just kind of weird to think that J is not on there.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, that is weird. Why J? Why Z's on there? and-
Right? Can they not say something? Actually, no.
It's because it noticed that Jake's name started with
Yeah,
J,
that's
so
what I was
they're
thinking
like,
too. I was
no,
just
we
thinking
don't want to be affiliated with that stuff.
Yeah.
I was kind of thinking the same thing, even though I wasn't even a thought when.
Yeah, it makes sense.
I don't even think my
on the
parents
periodic table.
existed. Yeah, my parents didn't even exist when the periodic table existed.
That's how bad your name is.
That's true. I agree. Even though my
roasting
Jacob's in the
Oh,
Bible.
yeah, Jacob.
So
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
cool.
All right, do you want to do? And Jesus.
And Jesus. Wait, is that because they're atheists?
Oh, well, no, they were pretty Christian back then. They were
All right.
actually pretty Christian. Yeah, they were. Scientists back then.
Not
You
all.
know, Albert Einstein was a Christian.
Well, maybe, but
Not maybe. He was.
He was a mathematician.
I know, but Albert Einstein was.
He was still
I
a
know, but he's
scientist.
Technically,
He was
still a
both.
scientist. Yeah.
All right. So my one more thing is that the world's smallest reptile was first reported in 2021.
wait. So the
Yes.
new smallest reptile.
You heard the world's smallest reptile.
Okay.
You heard that right, folks. A new animal was discovered in 2021.
Well, they discover new animals all the time.
How
Dang.
small is it?
This is a tiny chameleon in northern Madagascar,
Dang.
and it measures 28.9 millimeters and is believed to be the smallest reptile on Earth.
It's like that big, right?
How do you have?
That can stand on the tip of your finger.
Yeah, that's what I was. It's like,
Dude, that's how does it have its lungs just like
its organs.
How?
Like its brain. Think about how tiny its brain is.
how do some of I don't understand how some of the smaller animals even have organs in the first place.
about how big-
they all have to be smushed.
Think about how
together.
big a whale's organ is.
Yeah, true. And I mean, they're so small that a small lung can support them.
Yeah, that's true.
But can your coccyli or whatever it's called, can it be that small and still work? I don't know.
It could.
Maybe it uses
if they're
something
that-
else.
I don't know. Do some research on it. My one more thing's decently interesting. I don't know if you know the year on this, Noah, since you gave this to me, but the first recorded speeding ticket that was ever given out, the driver was going 8 miles per hour. 8 miles per hour.
8. I mean, dude, we're coming up to driving. I don't know if we're gonna get pulled over for going 8 miles per hour unless we're going that slow on a highway or something.
I was reading this. The speed limit at the time was 2 miles an hour.
Oh god.
What?
Dude, people
Bro.
walked at like a mile an hour.
Why would you even
know.
take a car if you're? You
Yeah.
could like you.
You walk 2 miles per hour.
Think of a horse. Think about how much faster a horse is than
Houses
that.
go.
Yeah.
Horses go like 15
30.
to 20.
Some horses go
15
like
to 30, I think, probably.
Yeah, they can get all the way up to 30. I think that's it for our one more thing.
Yeah, I mean, make sure you guys like, subscribe, hit the notification button, share, and comment down below. I forgot to say this last segment, but comment down below. What is your favorite board game?
Top 5 board games
Top 5 board games.
or
yeah.
top 3, whatever you feel like.
And if there's not 5 comments, all right,
We're quitting YouTube.
yeah, we're gonna quit YouTube. We're gonna make an apology video for absolutely nothing.
We're not actually.
No, we are. We are.
We're
Don't
kidding.
worry about it. Don't worry about it.
I'm surprised there was no
I think they know
applause.
it's a joke.
I'm surprised there was no applause when we said we were quitting YouTube. I'm really surprised to be
Yeah,
honest.
like
They don't like
we're
us.
quitting YouTube.
We're quitting YouTube forever.
Wow, why are you so mean?
Come on, Jeff.
Funny. Jeff.
He's that guy right there.
Jeff is over there.
Oh, hey, Jeff.
But Jeff's up there as well.
You literally
Jeff,
just
Jeff.
pointed at the wall.
No, we didn't. We're pointing at our audience. What's wrong with you, Noah?
Noah just made a symbol like this.
Yeah.
I think he wants us to keep going on.
Yeah,
So thank you so much for listening, of course.
absolutely.
We'll be back next week. Make sure to remember Founders Day. We'll be there. Very excited about Founders Day. We're going to get
Absolutely.
some awesome content ready for you for Founders Day. We'll be
And
there live.
There's FBC House, Church Youth.
Champ and
make sure-
VBS.
And we've said it on, we have an ad for that, but I'm going to say it again. Church on Wednesdays are, you just yawned, but you
Yeah, I know.
that was such a weird face.
I was just trying to. It's okay. I wasn't looking at the camera.
But on Wednesday it is 6:30, I think. And we have dinner, there's other stuff like that.
Yeah, join us.
So yeah, and Sundays at 9:15 we have Sunday Bible school, and then we
Bible
have
fellowship.
10:30 we have big church, which I like to call it, the big sermon and worship. So
Yep.
we'd be glad if you could come, anyone that wants to.
Yeah, and also I'd like to again thank them for allowing us to use these studios, fantastic studios, as I always like to say.
Absolutely fantastic.
Absolutely fantastic. Incredible, to be honest with me. So that's going to do it for the show today. We'll be back next week, same time, same good mics,
Yeah.
and same bad content. For me, Jake Roberts,
For me, Lucas Mitchell.
And for me, Noah Riley.
we're signing off for now.